Welcome to the second part, guys. In first part, what we complete is we design the UI part of our application, and then we store the user submitted answer in the submitted answer table, and I will show you how to view that user submitted answer in SQLite database. And in this second part, what we are going to do is first of all, we are going to insert the answer in the answer table because there is no any data or correct answer stored in the answer table. So you can store the answer in the answer table by two ways. First one is programmatically and the second one is manually. Here we are going to do this by programmatically, not manually, but I will show you how you can insert your correct answer in the answer table manually. So let's do it. So here we're going to write the code. First of all, in answer table there is no any data, so what I'm going to do is, if there is some data, don't insert the correct answer, and if there is no any data, insert the correct answer to the answer table. So for this, first of all, we need to ready our database. So we need to write this code, database readable, and then I'm going to define one variable, that is to query is equal to select database helper dot column 2 from the table answer table. This is the simple SQL query, select answer column from answer table, and we are going to use the cursor is equal to db. We are going to execute this query, db.raw query query comma null. Null is no arguments. And then I'm going to check the condition, if cursor is not equal to null, if there is some value, and if cursor dot get count is greater than 0, we are going to perform nothing, cursor dot move to next, else we are going to insert the value in our database. So content values is equal to new content values, and then content values dot put, what we are going to put is database helper dot insert column 2. What we are going to insert is 8848. This one is the correct answer, and then we are going to insert in our database. So db dot insert in database table underscore answer table, and then content values. So we have some error here, so let's run it. Select your ADB, that is the API level below 22, and run it. Select any answer and click on submit. Oops, there is some error in our code, so click on this run over here and then view the error. There is some error. Answer from answer. Select answer, again run it and click OK. Select any answer and then click on submit. The toast is display. Now I am going to show you the data that is stored in our database. So for this, go to tools, Android, and then click on Android device monitor. Click as you all know, I show you in the video tutorial having the title login and registration form in Android in order to how you can view the data. So for this, expand this data folder again and scroll down and find your application name. This one is our application name, and just pull a file from the device and save this file in some folder and click OK. Now in order to view the content of the database, you have to install one more software, that is DB browser for SQLite. I already told you in the previous tutorial. So open this application and then go to file, open database and select your database, click on open. So there you can see this is our structure: answer table, compare table, submitted answer table, and go to browse data and select your table. This is the submitted answer. We submit the answer and nothing is stored in a answer table. So I'm going to show you how you can insert your answer manually. So for this, click on this new record. I'm going to show you next table, this one. Click on new record and then type your answer here and then just close, and this will show the pop-up message and then click on save. So in this way you can insert the correct answer manually, but we are going to do it from our program. So first of all, let me just comment this section of code because this may not execute, this may not work correctly. You have to write this condition. In such case, when the user run the application, every time this value will be inserted every time. So if you don't put this condition, this value will be inserted when the user run the application. So we have to put this condition. Again, let me run it. Click any answer you would like and then again go to ADB, Android device monitor, sorry, and then again expand this data and find our application and then expand the database, save this database and again go to your DB browser for SQLite, file, open and open this database and answer. There you go, our answer is inserted here, and you can also here this answer is inserted. So now close this and again close this and just pause this and just remove section So next time this answer will not be inserted. Now when the user let me run the application again. Now when the user select any one of this answer and click on submit, we have to do one more things, that is we need to compare the answer table and submitted answer table and store either correct or incorrect value in the third table, that is in compare table. So when the user click the check button, the toast will appear, your answer is either correct or incorrect. So for this I am going to write the SQL query in DB browser for SQLite and convert this query, SQL query, in our Android program in such a way that our program will understand. So let me again open the DB browser for SQLite and open this database, and I'm going to write the SQL query over here. I'm going to write the SQL query like this: select answer dot comma submitted answer dot assay from answer. I'm going to use the inner join. Inner join means this query will return the intersection of the two table. Inner join, and what we are going to inner join is select, we are going to inner join assay from submitted answer. We are going to inner join these two table, submitted answer order by ID in descending order, limit 1. What this query tell to the program is select the submitted answer column from the submitted answer table, and this table will order in descending order by the ID. ID is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 like this one, and limit 1 means when the user click the submit answer and click on the submit, the submitted answer table will arrange in the descending order so that the last submitted answer will be in the topmost section, and this limit 1 means select the top one. And submitted answer on submitted answer dot assay is equal to answer dot ans. This means when this condition is satisfied, we are going to store the correct value in the compatible, and if this condition is not satisfied, we are going to insert incorrect in the compatible. So there is some error. So here you can see this query extract these two column from the different table and shows the value. So when this value is equal, we are going to store correct value in the compatible, and if there is nothing extracted by this query, we are going to store incorrect. So let me close this one, and we are going to write over here. So cursor is equal to db dot raw query and select database helper dot answer and dot, you have to write this one, select answer dot ans. So for this dot like this answer and then again database helper dot submitted answer table, dot submitted answer to column from database helper dot answer table, and we're going to inner join and here inner join. What we're going to inner join is select database helper dot SA2 means SA column from database helper dot from this table SA table, and then order by ID in DSC descending order, and then limit 1. Then database helper dot SA table on database helper dot SA dot database helper dot SA2 is equal to database helper dot ANS answer table dot database helper dot insert column 2, and then the argument is null. So I'm going to break down this and like this so you can easily watch. The query is so lengthy. Select insert dot ANS comma submitted answer dot ANS from answer, and then inner join select submitted answer from submitted answer table, order by ID descending order limit 1, and then table underscore SA means submitted table on submitted table dot SA is equal to insert table dot ANS. So now we are going to check the condition. If cursor is not equal to null means if there is something, again if cursor dot get count is greater than 0, we are going to write something in our database table having the name compare content value is equal to new content value dot put need to move the cursor to next column. So for this, cursor dot move to next, and then we are going to put is database helper dot compare column 2. One is automatically incremented, and what we are going to store is correct. And we also need to long dd is equal to db dot insert. What we are going to insert in the table is in the compare table. So table compare null and then content value. Else content value is equal to new content value, and similar process content value dot put this line of code should be right here. Content value dot put database helper dot incorrect. Similar process so we're gonna insert either correct or incorrect value in the compare table. So let me run this application again and let's check whether this correct or incorrect value is inserted in compare table or not. Click this and click submit. Unfortunately we got some error. There may be the error. Select insert comma submit insert dot SA. There is the error from insert, and then inner join is correct, and then as here is the error, place the space from place the space, and then here you also need to place the space, and then again here need to place the space. So again let me run it. Select any answer and click submit. Your answer is submitted successfully and the value is this one. Now we are going to view either our data is inserted, correct, these two data correct and incorrect is inserted or not. So then data, again data, scroll down and then find your apps and save this. And then save and open the browser for SQLite. File, open, and this one. Go to browse data and select the compare table. There you go. Incorrect value is inserted. because we select this one. Now I'm going to select this one, the correct answer, and then click submit, and then again save and open the database, compare. There you go, correct value is inserted. So that's it in this part 2. I am in part 3. I am going to show you the code for the check button.